The first Arthur film was artfully awful. It was a boondoggle of baffling proportion, which failed to capitalize on any of its stated themes, its tone, or its storytelling concepts. The sequel, however, titled The Revenge of Maltazard, is not such a miserable mess. It's just a regular mess. This time around, the film has a different focus, showing us the world of the Minimoys in greater mechanical detail. We see how the tiny folk live, where they live, and in general experience more of their culture. Appropriately, the theme of cultural integration returns alongside. It's done more properly, too. Arthur becomes one with Mother Nature, learning to respect all living things in a series of pseudo-spiritual trials. We learn more about Arthur learns more about life, and we see symbiosis in action. It's all the stuff the first film was trying to communicate, just much better. There's even a fitting subplot where we see Arthur's opposite, his own father, struggle to accept nature himself. In his arrogance and zealous aggression, he tries to combat the natural world at every turn, going to comically petty lengths to assault bees, rams, and generally take issue with the idea of harmonious existence. Slowly he learns the error of his ways, and comes to respect both Arthur and the beautiful green world around him. The conflict also feels more justified here than its predecessor. Arthur wants to go back to the land of the Minimoys, and his dad's aforementioned ignorance and idiocy get in the way. This conflict, however, is resolved incredibly early, and the rest of the film is dedicated to lollygagging. Like I said, we learn more about the world, characters, and how everything works, but the pacing is agonizingly slow. In the first film, everything was so blazingly fast that nothing had room to breathe. But this time, everyone and everything takes the longest, slowest, mellowest pace imaginable. And the narrative itself doesn't have a real conclusion because it wasn't building to one. Almost the entire final third is used to set up another sequel. As a result, we get long, drawn-out exposition dumps which should have taken around 30 seconds but are stretched out to several minutes. There's no real sense of danger or stake, just characters prattling on for practically no reason. Well, I mean, the reason is to stretch the runtime, but there's no diegetic justification. It's also worth noting that Revenge of Maltazard, in addition to all these other oddities, cranks the goofy antics up to 12. The prior movie had some mediocre comedy, sure, but it's basically the backbone this time around. The characters are stupider and sillier, the dialogue is shallower, and there's almost a Looney Tunesian level of slapstick and sass. A lot of the personalities on display are either greatly exaggerated or else directly contradict previous portrayals. This is a mellow, cartoony affair that forsakes mature storytelling for melodrama, and it revels in juvenile display. So, is it better than the first entry? Is it worse? To tell you the truth, it's both and neither. Revenge of Maltazard doesn't feel like a film. It has a beginning, but no middle or end because it's intentionally incomplete. On the other hand, it's far funnier, the animation is exceptionally more fluid, and it tries to tackle some themes its predecessor left hanging.